He's incredible. His energy is amazing. The best part about him is probably the stuff that nobody gets to see other than the guys in the room. And he was such a very crucial part for us winning last year. And his energy off the ice, the way he played on the ice as hard as he could every single shift. And we were very lucky to have him, and Calgary's very lucky to have him now.
What's the biggest thing you guys need to focus on to get back on the winning side here tonight in a place that can be tough for visitors to come into?
Yeah, it's been tough for our team the past few years since I've been here, and even going back to my time here, it's been a little while. So hopefully we can get a win tonight. But we only have we have 1 goal in 2 games, so we've got to get to the net and we've got to get as many shots as possible tonight. But we have to get some traffic. We have not done a good job at creating opportunities. So hopefully we can do that tonight.
What have you made of how you and your teammates have responded after losses, just given some of the highs and lows of the NHL season?
Yeah, it's a long year. You're going to lose some games. The game in Van, they took it to us, and they deserved a win. So it's really just about winning 1 game tonight and coming here with a mindset. We're in the middle of a long road trip, and road trips at this time of year are very important for camaraderie and everything, but you'd love to get wins, and it'll be a very important game for us to get into that win column tonight. And I think just oversimplifying will help us a lot tonight, and that'll probably be our approach.
Does this building and this city bring back memories of your friend Johnny at all?
Yeah, it does. Telling a lot of Johnny's stories today. You just miss him so much, and I thought that I was tuning in a little bit to the game with Columbus and Calgary here. What was it, a week or 2 ago? And I thought that they did an amazing job of honoring him again, like teams have done all year. So miss him a ton. Talking about dinner last night. We had one of his favorite spots for dinner, and used to go there with him all the time. We were pretty much inseparable for some of those years when we were both living at the Germain. So we had a good crew of guys that did everything together all the time. So miss him a lot, and it's still crazy to think about.
You've been around Benny your entire career. It's one thing for you to look at the 4 nations and be super excited about that, but to see him as well and know the road he's traveled to get there.
Yeah, it's so well deserved. He's earned it. He's done it the hard way. He's really made a name for himself the last few years in playoffs. Regular season too, but he's such a playoff player. And I think when you look at this 4 nations and stuff coming up, they're all Game 7s. So he's, as a competitor on the other team, it's not going to be fun playing against him. But I'm so happy that he's earned that opportunity. He really has.
Thanks. There's time for 1 more.
Thank you, guys.
Focus going into this one.
Yeah, I think just getting back to our game. Our first period is going to be key, and getting to our game, which is a heavy forecheck, getting on pucks, and that's what we do best. So looking to do that early.
And after what you guys were able to accomplish as teammates, what's it going to be like to see Ryan Lomberg over on the other side tonight?
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm sure he's going to be really loud and vocal. He usually is, and it was great seeing him last night, giving him his ring. So it's always great seeing old teammates.
We see it, but what was Lomberg like as a teammate and as a friend in your time?
Yeah, he's great. His energy that he brings is like no other teammate I've ever played with. His positivity on the bench and in the locker room, and it's actually really needed on teams. And people have already told me on Calgary he's been great being so vocal, and it's just nice to have that positive voice, especially when things aren't going well. But it's obviously easier when things are going well. So he's the best I've ever played with at getting a locker room going and being positive and all that stuff.
Yep, against a team that's pretty good at home, Sam. Just the idea of you guys want to bounce back, they want to bounce back after it can go their way. How does this one shape up stylistically? How do you see this one?
Yeah, I don't think we're really looking at them too much. I think we're more worried about our game. We obviously had a tough one the last game, so we're going to come out hard. Obviously, like I said before, we're a good forechecking team. We're the best when we're physical and on the forecheck. So that's what we're going to look to do tonight.
Sam, when you were in Calgary, there were highs and lows. Would there have ever been a time when you couldn't have thought of that one day you'd be on Team Canada? Like when you were a Calgary Flame and things weren't going that well?
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely times where my career in Calgary or the way things were going, where definitely wouldn't have thought about that. But I think I knew deep down always that I was more of a player than I ever showed in Calgary, and I could be more of a player. I always believed that deep down, and it was just I think I just needed that fresh start, and there was definitely times where I didn't think I would, but always deep down knew I was a better player than I showed.
How cool is that? How cool is that Team Canada not?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's I was just so excited, a little shock, tons of excitement. Called my parents right away, and they were through the moon. So obviously it's the biggest honor ever representing your country, and I can't wait to play in that tournament.
Thanks, Sam.